Hey there, how are you? Welcome. So this is my cutout of the ornamental deer. This goes with this transfer right here. We are gonna have a little bit of fun with this one tonight. I had a special request yesterday for me to use this on a live, so let's get to it, shall we? All right, let's see. All right, y'all. It's been a day. All right, so this is the ornamental deer, as previously discussed. This is the cutout. So this is white MDF, okay? It's already colored white for you, so you don't have to paint it, which I love. Not having to paint something is pretty awesome. So let me see if I can pull up my live. And I am going to go ahead and fuzz this transfer a little bit. I don't really think I need to fuzz it a whole lot because I don't have any paint or anything on here, and it's a lot of silk screen. You see that? Tons of silk screen. All right. So I'm going to fuzz it like one time. Hello, Tammy. Hi, Sharon. Stephanie. Hi, Jan. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Mom. Hi, Alma. Hi, Laura. Hi, Carolyn and Phyllis and Laura and Karen. I'm doing great. Thank you, Alma. I appreciate you asking. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, so let's go. I have my light here so that I can have a little bit of help putting this thing down. Now, I'm going to line it up with the entire transfer, okay? Let me just show you this. See if I can pick it up. Okay, it is lined up with the whole thing. Now, I do have separate pieces for the ornaments, so we're going to do those separately. But I'm going to go all the way, like the little things that are holding the ornaments, I guess the string. I'm going to go all the way down to that, and then we'll do the rest of it on the ornament themselves, okay? So we're going to start with Shimmer Gold, which is just freshly back. I think it came back last week after being out of stock for a little while. Let's see if I can get my life together over here. I have a mess going on. All right. All right, so we're just going to begin at the beginning and start up here. Go left to right. And so tell me about your day. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. Hi, Michelle. How are you? And yes, Karen, happy Friday Eve to you too, my darling. So tomorrow night, I'm going to be headed to Dallas, okay? So I will not be live tomorrow night, unfortunately. I will be out of town tomorrow night and the next night. I'll be coming home on Sunday. So whenever I get back, I do plan to do my live on Sunday, as long as everything goes as planned. Trying to get this one little spot right here, and it's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me. All right. So I hope y'all had a good day today. I did. I had a really good day. It was an easy day. I was able to get a bunch of stuff done. Got Dozer's test results back, so he's getting fixed next week. So I had to get like pre-surgery blood work done. And they called and said everything looks good and he's good to go. And I'm doing well. Thank you, Michelle. So that's good news. So next Thursday he's going to be getting fixed, which hopefully will help some of his wild behavior. And he went to the groomer today. Good Lord, he needed a haircut so bad. Hi, Laura. How are you? Like, so bad he needed one. My gosh. His hair was getting super long. So I'm glad I got that taken care of before I went out of town. and before next week, because the groomer that we use, her appointments, I make them a month in advance. So every time that I have an appointment, we make the next one while I'm there. And that way I make sure that he gets in, because she gets booked up. And I didn't realize that I was going to be going to Dallas this weekend until, like, it was kind of a last minute thing that I decided to do. And so I had to move. It was supposed to be, his appointment was supposed to be tomorrow, but obviously I can't take him to the groomer while I'm on a plane. So, thank God she was able to squeeze us in today, because his hair was so long and unruly. And I have been getting him a bath every week because he gets dirty at school, y'all. Like, I don't know what it is, him running around, and I don't know if he's rolling around in the rocks or what. There's like the pea gravel, but he gets like grody. Hi Deborah, how are you? Hi Deborah. Both my Deborahs are here. I love that so much for me. I'm selfish, and I want all the Deborahs in my life all the time. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, hopefully, yeah, I think we're good. Good to go. Here, this looks awesome. Okay, so hi Milta, how are you? Okay, this looks absolutely perfect. Really, really happy with this. Let me see if I can pick it up without destroying it. Okay, now that's just step one, okay? We are not done yet. There's more to come. Okay, so I think I want to do that same thing that I like to do with other cutouts, and do this number. Because this way I can put them all on here and then flip it and do the paste, and I don't have to try and line it up while everything's sticking to this light. And it just doesn't really work. I do too. That was just shimmer gold, and we're going to use all shimmers tonight. Okay, so flip it back. And I do want to readjust this one a little bit. It's a little bit too far over. If I can do it, that'd be great. Maybe. I could have just been fine doing what I was doing a second ago. Honestly, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference at this point. Okay, so these are kind of difficult to line up because they are small. All right, so first we're going to begin with copper, of course. You know I have to use copper. I can't be helped. And I cannot be stopped either from using copper all the time. Anything, holiday or no, copper's where it's at. Okay, so all of these are going to be a different, I want to use shimmers on all of them though, because you know. And y'all, there's glitter everywhere in this room. Absolutely all over the place. Earlier I came out here, I was working a little bit. Okay, there's my first one. And I went back inside to go put on makeup, and I had glitter in my hair. Like, strung throughout my hair. I know it's long and a little unruly, but yeah. So, the glitter's not going anywhere out here, I'm sure of that. Yeah, we're going to use rose gold too. I love that one too. Copper I think is my number one, but I love rose gold everything. Okay, that was Shimmer Harvest. Yeah, I have rose gold right. In fact, let's use it now. Right meow. Okay, so rose gold. Ooh, you know what? I need to use olive, I think, too, because I miscounted how many colors I was going to need, and I don't want to reuse gold because we used it on the deer, on the background. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh. Alright. And then, this is crimson. And then, in just a second, I'll pull out my, shimmer olive, too. And we can do that one on the very last one. I think that one will be nice on the last one. All the shimmer all the time. And I love it because since they changed the prices, shimmer got less expensive from $17.99 to only $15.99 retail. And then, of course, the regular paste went up a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Isn't it so pretty, Deborah? I love it. You just gotta find something, anything, any project will do for rose gold. There's my crimson. And then last one, let me find my shimmer olive. Where is it? Here it is. Love this one too. It's kind of a different green than I would normally gravitate towards, but I just love it. Okay. Let's see if I can... Getting it all over me. All right. Now, there we go. All right. So that's my last one. Let me switch this thing off and move it. Hi, Wendy. How are you, love? What's going on? Uh-oh. All right. So now, this is the 9x12 box frame, okay? That's what we're going to use. So I'm going to spray my transfer with water, okay? Just plain water, no chemicals, no cleaner or anything, just so it doesn't dry up over here. And then whenever I go to clean it later, it won't be so difficult because shimmers can be hard to get off. So just make sure that whenever you are washing your transfers or using your transfers, that you think about that, okay? Now, I wonder, okay, so I know this is a little strange, but that's not dry, so I don't want to pick it up. But I'm thinking about doing this horizontally like this, but it doesn't fit, okay? It doesn't fit on here, but it'll make like a 3D effect. Look at this. And make like a shadow on there. And that's what we're gonna do, okay? So, that's what we're doing. Now, I wanna make sure that I dry all of this really well. So first we're going to put together our deer before we do anything else. So let me just pull all of these over here and dry them off. And spray glitter all over the place too. Hi Mariana, welcome. I know, I love deer too. And when I first saw this transfer, I was obsessed with it. So by the way, I packed orders today. If you've ordered something from me, I got it on Amazon. Ooh, where do I have those? I'm trying to think of where I put those. I have those little blocks from Dollar Tree. Where are they though? Hold on. I gotta figure out where I put them. But that's a good idea. So I think I don't remember. Where I shoved them. I thought I had put them over there, but I don't see them in that thing. But I have another idea, actually. I think I have a different solution that I can do. It will work just the same as using those blocks. But that's a great idea. The little tumbling tower blocks. Ooh, that would be. You're very right. Or even if you painted this surface, or if you use the other side, which is just the wood side, and paint it. But I have some of that antiquing gel that I want to use on here too, so that it's not so like perfect. Okay, so hear me out. I'm thinking about just putting a couple of beads underneath this and gluing them down so that it gives us a riser, basically. So I think I'm going to do that. I only need probably maybe 4 or 5 of them. Okay. Improvise, you know? Alright, now, my glue gun is ready. Let us do the things. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. I don't need a ton, okay? And these fit just perfect on here. By the way, you can comment the word deer, D-E-E-R, to get the stuff to make this, okay? The transfer, the surface, and of course the cutout. Shoot. Y'all, I'm a nightmare, I'm telling you. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's gonna work, Deborah. Thank you for the idea, Deborah. Okay. There we go. Last one. Okay, so there's my deer, okay, with all my ornaments on it. Now, again, you could choose any colors that you want for this. You could even do the transfer and then just use the little cutouts for just the ornaments on the cutouts. You could definitely do that. So, let me see about this. Hopefully this is going to work. I have a good feeling. Yeah, you sure do, Deborah. I agree. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little bit of glue on the whole part. Okay, now I have some half circle beads somewhere around here, but I would have had to actually dig them out before I started, so that didn't happen. But luckily I have these close at hand. And I'm basically just putting a little bit of glue right in the hole so that it's kind of it's not a flat surface, but it's not just a round surface either that it's sitting on then, okay? So I just kind of put them randomly, and I'm hoping that will prop it up enough. Oh my gosh, yes, I love it. Ooh, that's super cool. I'm loving that. Okay, so now I'm going to add some glue to each one. And I think hot glue will be fine, but you could also use E6000 and hot glue for a little extra hold. But that is freaking cool, okay? I'm loving it. Now, I do have my antiquing gel right here, okay? And I just want to do the frame, mess up the frame a little bit. And this one, I don't know if all antiquing gels are like this, but every time I use this one, it gets like a skin on it. It's so gross. So I just get like a piece of a baby wipe and just get rid of that skin. That is disgusting. I mean, just really revolting, but that's okay. So now I have my antiquing gel, and I'm just going to darken my frame up a little bit, okay? So that it doesn't look so, like, perfect. And, I mean, so this frame you can get in my shop. But you can also use the brown side too, okay? You don't have to use the white side, or you can use both if you want, okay? So make a double-sided design for holiday or regular, everyday, whatever, where you can flip it around. Okay, so I like the versatility of these box frames because you don't just have to have one thing that you have to commit to. Although I don't change out my decor, like besides holiday stuff, my everyday stuff stays on the wall until it either something happens and it gets knocked off of there somehow, which now that I don't have kids in the house, I don't have to worry about that anymore, but or until I move and I shove it in a box for 6 months until I finally have the energy to put it all back up on the walls in my new place. Okay, so now I really like that, just darkening up the edges kind of, I don't know, gives me more of a little kind of country vibe. Whenever I see this deer, that's what I'm thinking, is like a country, I don't know. I came from a family of deer hunters, so I think that's probably why whenever I see a deer head, I'm automatically thinking like camo and four-wheelers. I am just getting the edges so that I don't get this stuff all over me whenever I go to move this around. Okay, so that's all. Super easy, right? And you get that kind of like depth too, which I'm loving that. So literally just some of these 20mm beads is all I use. Okay? Nothing fancy to it, but you could use any kind of block, I mean a spare piece of wood, anything you can find. And so anyway, you can comment the word deer to get this tonight. And don't forget, I am going to be out, okay, tomorrow and Saturday. I will not be here with you guys. I will post some pictures though, because I think you might recognize some of the people that I'm going to be seeing this weekend. So, I love y'all. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on Sunday, okay? Good night.